Hello guys, welcome to the Kotlin in 5 minutes. So today's topic is lazy versus lateinit war. So today we will discuss about where we should use lazy keyword or where we should use lateinit war where. So we will discuss the properties of lazy where we can use. Uh, first is lazy delegate. So it can be used with well only. We will discuss it later कि how, why this so. And second property is will occupy storage only when it get used. And lazy properties are checked for initialization at compile time only. So let's discuss first lazy, then latent, and then we will compare them. So let's say I have so first property is they can be used with well only. So let's try to use with where. So where I will say name of string by lazy, and I will say yes. So it's giving compile time error has no method set value. So what is it? Do you know? So let me show you one thing. If I will go to the documentation of lazy, so here it is using synchronized lazy implementation, and in this you will see for the value we have only get, we can't set the value. So when we can't set the value, we need we can't make it where here. So lazy can be used with well only. So it will work perfectly. Okay, so I will run this program. So it's so second thing they are saying कि they store value only when it get used. If I am not using this name here, and let I will show you documentation of. So you will say when we will get it, only when this will initialized value will be initialized. So it means when we will use somewhere we will access it only when it will initialized, and only then it will store that thing, it will occupy the store there. Second thing is that ki lazy properties are checked for initialization at compile time only. So how I will say, if I am not giving any value here, so it will throw compile time error only. So it checks the for the initialization at the compile time only. So these are three properties here. So let's turn to the where latent where. So first thing about latent where is can be used with where only. It basically that saying that ki if I am using well with the latent, if I am using latent well here, and I am saying name username, I will say this string. So you will see the compile time here. So latent modifier is allowed only on mutable properties. Why this so? So as we are saying latent, so it means we will initialize this keyword later. So it if we are going to initialize something later, if we are going to change the value of some variable later, then it should be mutable only. So we can't make it where here. We need to make it where. And the second thing is it will occupy storage, either it's accessed or not. If I am going to look into this, so it will take the storage of for the string type here. It doesn't mean if I am going to use username or not. It will occupy particular space for that variable in our memory. Second thing it's saying works with non-primitive data type only. Why this so? Let's say if I am going to make it int here, you will say it will give the error. Latent modifiers not allowed on properties of primitive types. So why this so? ऐसा क्यों? क्योंकि if you will know primitive data types has their default value already. If they have default value, it means they are already initialized for some, like they have already value there. So there can't be latent here. So we need to make it string here. so it will work perfect for the non-primitive data types. And third value it's saying, fourth point it's saying कि lazy properties are checked for initialization at runtime. What does it mean? If I am saying, if I have used the username here, I have declared and I am printing it here, I have not initialized it, and I will run the program. You will see uninitialized property access exception. Why this so? Ki because I have declared the variable but I have not initialized it, so we need to declare it before accessing it. So username equal to, so it will work fine here. Yeah, it's perfectly working. So whenever we need to um, initialize a variable that can be accessed later, we don't know about it, so we will be using lazy delegate here. If so set for, and if we want to declare a variable that we can initialize it later, use before accessing it, so we can use lateinit variable here. And main thing is we need to initialize lateinit before accessing it, else it will throw uninitialized property access exception. So these are the main difference between lazy and lateinit. That's all from my side. Thank you for watching.